Ultimate music mix.
Hey, let me tell you something. The whole pussy belongs to us.
They call him Mr. Well-Done.
Boozy, pretty thing and you boozy.
And some outrageous conversations.
You don't even have to go too far. I mean, even today, we have something called traditional healers within all our communities.
Is that like the new name for witch doctors?
No. That's what the white men made it.
You do know that the traditional healers can see us talking about them right now. Right now. In their big bowl of water.
The morning mix on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.
I know you've been doing it.
I wonder what's that boss looking on you. What it look like on camera.
How much is it now?
Let me see.
Woo! Woo!
This is.
Thank you for the.
Loving the local music as always. So tell you Mike undeniable. I hear who come work you Danny.
My mic is on.
I
can hear myself.
But I can't hear you. Okay. So speak.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay. Maria is holding.
Maria is our de facto camera guy. I don't know if you guys saw what happened there.
The equipment just purukutu. Purukutu.
Hey, yo. As a phone rod this morning here in the studio. All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to the Morning Mix. I see a whole lot of you already joining the live stream. And already.
You look funny standing there, Maria.
Sending us your good mornings. Meneer Nevel, hoe was die woensdagochtend? What did you get up to for mommy's nightie?
Nee, what's a mommy's night? I went to...
This was the last night before curfew.
Yeah. No, last night I went to I got home about 6 o'clock, had dinner, and 6:45, I thought, let me quickly just go lie down a bit. Maria, Maria, wat maak jy?
Maria is trying to fix things there.
Yes.
I wish you guys could see what is actually happening behind the scenes here. This is funny.
I went to bed 6:45. I went to bed. And I was up. Ek het diep geslaap.
Maar hoe? Jy slaap dan nooit so vroeg nie.
Yeah, but my body is just tired, man. So I woke up around 12:30. And I was awake. I'm kurwanje. Nee.
Don't look at the camera, just listen to the audio.
Kijk vir Shane.
Shane is panicking here. Oh my gosh, what is happening?
So just
before
we go on air, this thing breaks.
Yeah, the stand, I don't know what happened breaks. There, and then the phone just went kurukut. I'm sure you guys saw that on the stream. Yes.
Somebody commented in fact, what's going on with it?
Yeah, and Shines, you haven't been to the gym in a long time, so...
Shines was talking about Chuck Norris, and Chuck Norris came and punched him in the back of his head.
Purukutu.
Yeah? Talk now, talk. All right, guys. Good morning. Let's first start with what the COVID-19 numbers look like this morning. We have at the moment 2,549 active cases. In total, we are at 3,406 coronavirus cases in Namibia. 22 deaths so far, with 835 recoveries.
We really jumped very quickly from 2 deaths to 22 deaths.
To 22 deaths, yes.
It's, wow.
I remember, the president during his announcement yesterday, or during his engagement yesterday, also mentioned, he alluded to the fact that it took us, I think, 45 days or something like that to get to or it took us a couple of months to get to 1,000 cases. And then it took just a little over a week to get to 2,000. It's like, at this point, the number is growing so fast. I think we will be hitting 10,000 before the end of August.
Yeah, could be. Could easily be.
Yes.
Could easily be. We're probably at that number already.
Yes.
It's just that there are some
And some
Untested.
cases are not confirmed even.
It's not confirmed
Yeah,
yet.
people still waiting for their test results.
And
so.
I saw that queue at Robert Mugabe
cool.
yesterday. What a queue.
And those
Queue.
and these men who had net hulle se results wag.
Hulle wag hulle se results.
People who want to get the results. Some of them are coming to get tested, but some of them have been waiting for results for a while now. Good morning, camera lady.
Good morning. I'm multi-talented. Whatever you need from me, I can do it.
Don't worry, at the end of the show, we'll bring Shines on to come explain to you guys what happened.
Well, who's going to hold the camera? You? While he explains.
I'll go hold the camera.
No, you don't say makkelijk. You have to have muscles.
Nee,
Nee. Yeah, I have no muscles.
Never show us this gym that you apparently go to all the time.
Hey, but Shines is busy with a very innovative way there to keep this thing
Hy is
together.
besig om
I
goed te
must
probeer,
tell
maar.
you.
I want to take a picture for his own archives.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, Shines. I won't post it. Ek post must op Facebook.
No, you must post it on the group, on the stream now, so
Yeah.
people can see what Shines is going
Can
through.
you post stuff on the stream?
Yeah.
Pictures?
I think you can comment with the picture. I don't know. I might delete your picture though. I don't like funny comments here. Okay, guys. Maybe just read through some. I will read through some of the comments before we start to unpack what the president said yesterday, and of course, before we get to some of the fun that we want to have on the show for this morning. All right. To those of you, the early birds who are already commenting, Aili Maiden Uyoma has become a regular on the show, saying good morning.
Yes, she has.
Joanna
Yes.
Johannes Moineni, also one of those that have been
Start safe, Nioma.
start. Speaking of start saving, Gunju Yayafet is just hashtag start saving here. BT Johannes saying good morning. A wave. Kuda Moshavi. Au, meneer Ryan Davids. Morgen, my bro, wat say? Gladness Timothy. Good morning. New day under stage 3. Yeah, don't worry, we're going to get to that. Liz Richards saying morning crew. Morning good people from Mr. Nanyemba. Lucia Shibede, morning, my special group. It's overwhelming, man. Adam Fisser, I hear songs from different backgrounds. It means you embrace diversity. Salute, love from South Africa. That's what we do, man. We love all good music.
We love music, period.
And of course, we respect all human beings. Frans van Beek, good morning from a locked down Rehoboth.
Ganes!
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, good morning,
Sasam.
MMC crew. Lawrence
I
Ringo
can somewhere
Kazimbo.
hear what those bastards were saying the moment they heard they were locked down.
Yeah.
Nee, I can't.
But you can, the 3 local authorities, you can travel between each other, can
Yes.
you not?
Yeah, you
Because there
can.
are people from. Can you?
Do you remember what you showed me yesterday, Maria?
What did I show you?
Does the president know? Can the president who
Oh,
smart
no,
braai
he-
vlees?
Neville sent it on. Neville, where do you get these things? Neville sent it on our group. Met Oros.
Met Oros. But of course, a bit more colorful language being used.
Yeah, the language was.
Jerry, most of you got that WhatsApp. Sê, weet die president hoe smaak braaivleis met ta se oros? Yeah. We can't have braaivleis in oros.
Oh my God. Stephanus James Ananias Spencer, also a regular on the morning mix. It's what happened to the camera. Shines is gonna come explain later, don't worry.
Yeah.
Nancy Karamata, good morning, crew. Good morning. Let's see what you have for us today. Good morning, fellow lockdowners.
Meninga. Good meninga.
Ay, ndakwi, man. You're probably one of those guys that are in the inboxes saying hi all the time. Thanks. I like that music says Forlan Ita. By the Maria, should I spill this?
Spill what?
What?
The conversation we were having yesterday about guys in DMs and
But
stuff.
we spoke about it on air yesterday.
Yes, but something afterwards that happened which was
Oh,
funny.
the guy that deleted?
Some guy went to go delete all the messages.
That he sent you. So he went to go delete everything. Oh, he's probably listening and watching it.
He definitely was, because it's old messages.
But he definitely watched the show.
No,
Yes.
definitely. No, it's
So
from
he's
the-
like,
It's
I
like-
jayoked the I fuck, man.
Yeah, I can't delete, but obviously was like, you look desperate, man. It's just hi.
I said it,
hi.
yeah, I called-
Hello, good morning.
You're
hi.
talking to me now.
I said
Yeah.
it's creepy, remember? So it's like, oops, let me go. Let me go.
My brother, you are not creepy. You are not creepy. You, from the bottom of your heart, you thought it was the right thing to do.
You just
Yeah.
have bad
You
coaches.
deleted like all 12 or 13
Yeah.
on Sinjo.
Maria does not appreciate your efforts.
Come on.
Yeah.
You need to get a better coach, player. Ro Vieira says, Moro, Maria, stop moving the camera. You only have one job. Just hold it still.
It's difficult to hold that thing and breathe, okay?
Of course, yeah. So shout out to Mr. Samuel Shines, who's taking care of that aspect of the show for us each and every morning.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get into the president's address from yesterday real quick. The country has reverted back to stage 3. The Windhoek of Khomas region, including the local authorities of Rehoboth and Okanja, are under lockdown. Of course, it's an inclusive unit, basically the same as we had with Aranda, Swakop, and Walvis Bay.
Some.
Yeah, on Sesam.
Sesam.
So you can move in between these 3 local authorities, but you cannot move out. Yeah.
So some.
That is basically what the lockdown is. But the most interesting
Now I
thing,
know how it feels like. Yes.
because everybody was sitting there, it's like, hey, I almost finished my Amarula. Thank you, I can still drink.
Even the apartheid laws are back.
Yes, the curfew, I think, is the most interesting thing or to come out of the address from yesterday, because I think a lot of people are still trying to figure out, sort of wrap their heads around how that is going to work. Because obviously you have people who work a bit later, and you have
That they would, anybody that works late would be considered essential services.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So whether you ambulance or health care workers or
It might not be that. I might have a radio show that runs it like until 10.
but even journalists, that would be media. You're healthcare. You're an essential service.
Yeah.
If you work at let's say service station, those are all at that time considered essential services. So you would obviously be required to have your permit. Guys, apartheid. You would be required to have your permit,
Okay.
your pass.
Give us your pass.
That's your
Kopkaart.
pass.
No, but then if let's say if I don't work, let's say I work regular hours, but then I'm up like at 4 o'clock to go try and catch the bus.
My brat, you moet eers wag. If,
Cubase.
for example, your work starts at 6, how would you justify being on the streets at 4?
Ek wil vroeg by die werk uitkom. It's
Cubase.
like I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to the office.
Cubase.
No.
It's simple.
Yeah.
It's as simple as it can be.
Yeah.
You need to have your pass.
Yeah.
Your
Okay?
kopkaart.
Your kopkaart that says you are an essential worker and you're on your way to the office. If you start working at 6 and they get you on the street at 5, obviously you need to have an explanation that you're on your way to work. Okay?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get at is, like, in this context, what is essential service? Because we are not closing down businesses to say that only essential services are still operational. Everybody is still open.
No, but we kind of are closing. Like, even if you look at restaurants, for example.
I don't know,
it's
those
gonna be
guys are-
takeaway. Okay, so
yeah.
what businesses would usually operate during night hours? And if they do operate during night hours, it wouldn't be your hotels and whatever.
Yeah, it's say Trasco Finance.
Why would Trustco Finance be working from 8
Yeah, we're
to...
closing deals until, like,
No, you can't.
Some
That-
client, we're
but-
still closing a deal
but-
with a client. This
no,
guy.
the problem is if you start allowing liberties, because everybody has an excuse,
Of
by the
course.
Yeah,
way.
of course.
Ek wil net gou service toe gaan dat ek net mekaar vol gaan maak nou, want môreoggend moet ek vroeg ry en I don't want to stop at the service station. Ek wil net, I want to go on the highway and drive. Let's say,
Yeah.
I'm saying anybody can come up with some excuse. And I'm sure we can come up with 101. But if we're going to start thinking like that, then it kind of defeats the whole purpose. So essential services, it's clear in the guideline what constitutes essential services. We were able to work during lockdown because we're
Yes,
considered essential services, as from the media. And there are countless other industries that are considered essential services. And those within the hours can, provided it is for those services. It can't be because now I'm media. I would still, if I got caught at the roadblock down Nabi Rehoboth at say 3 o'clock.
Chasing a story.
What's the
You
story?
3 o'clock
You
in the
would-
morning.
Yes.
Kiki, so news doesn't sleep.
Yes. We had a tip of, we want to have the
Yes.
story ready by the
News
time we
doesn't
go
sleep.
to press in the morning.
So I'm saying you would still have to justify. It can't be.
You can't just be moving around willy-nilly.
Precis.
You have to have a reason to be out and about.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the memes that came out last night.
Ah, yes, that's funny.
This lady that runs.
At 7:48? Yes. Trying to make it home.
She's running. Yeah. I also think that, with the president's speech yesterday, as serious as it was, there was a lot of sincerity in the president's voice yesterday.
Yes, of course.
A lot of sincerity and a lot of urgency in terms of, and also appealing. He was very appealing yesterday. Mense asseblief.
Why must we beg you?
Yeah, why must we keep on begging you?
But I beg you.
Why must we tell you not to go to parties
You
and clubs?
will die.
Yes.
You
It's
will
your
die.
life. It's your life that we are trying to protect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, I'm
So-
actually glad. I for one am glad about the curfew and lockdown. I think it's necessary. I think it's a smart thing to do right now.
But then again, we had the same issue that we had with our previous lockdown, and I'm sure it was probably the same situation when they announced the lockdown in the Rongo region. We had a lot of people flocking out of Windhoek last night.
Yes,
I saw that. I
was
saw the videos.
that was my only criticism. I think as people at State House, as the president is announcing this lockdown, they already should have blocks, and it's like from the 3:00 that he announces, it says as of right now.
You can't leave.
Nobody leaves the region. If there was, there's a reason for you to travel, like be it for something very important, go make sure you organize your permits. But starting
Right now.
no.
Niemand gaan
And that's
dit
what
doen.
other presidents, by the way, did in
Exactly.
other African countries.
Exactly for the reason.
For that,
of
because people flock.
Yeah, flocking out.
Now, yesterday around 4:30, I get a call from one of our senior managers, Hipa Murangi. He calls me from Katima Mulilo. So, boy, never boy.
Mama Dushdiwi.
I'm here. I say, Hipa, what are you doing there? No, I'm here on a branch visit. So how did you get there? I said, no, he flew down there. So I need to come back home. I said, me brother, you are in the Zambezi region. You can fly at night from there.
I hope toch never. Please, comrade, retract. Retract that.
Op wie se oma se rug ons vlieg man?
Retract. No,
Yeah,
you're not gonna do my Zambian brothers like that.
Retract.
Oh, retract.
Redroid.
No.
Not withdraw, redroid.
Yeah, retract. Retract, huh?
Het jy nie gesien nie?
Say I retract.
Ek het gesê retract.
Ja, julle moet op hom. Los ons mense.
No, but he said, yeah, obviously, now, again, we need to get him an essential worker letter that he can drive from there now, because all flights have been stopped now.
Yeah.
Oh, they've grounded off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he needs to drive now this morning, say from 9 o'clock, he needs to drive.
But Hipa is also not smart. You must get into contact with us that have sources in State House. I could have told him, get your bum on the first flight back because smack too. Smack too. But yeah, maybe he can drive back.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. This is, of course, going to be in fact for 16 days. It's going to last until the 28th of this month.
It's 16 days. It's not a long time.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks, 2 days.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So
not so
let's
bad.
all just kind of behave.
And besides, you guys still have your alcohol, so you have no reason to be crying and moaning.
Yeah, you must be happy now.
Son.
You make me sad. You guys still have your cigarettes, right?
I don't.
No, I don't have my cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
Cuba
You
says
guys
other
can still
things.
smoke, eh?
Yeah.
Nobody smokes.
Smoke till you sleep.
Nobody smokes.
Yeah.
No, I don't smoke. I drink it like tea or something like that. It's medicinal.
I don't smoke. But listen, are you
doesn't
are you happy that, or did you want it banned?
Come on,
I would gladly, for the sake of the country, in the interest of the country, for my sake, they can ban alcohol and cigarettes tomorrow. That would be good. My problem is just, guys, look at my shadow. Okay, I don't know if my shadow will be able to be seen, but you guys can see the reflection of my shadow. I see this shadow as the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I'm in a stationary position now.
Yeah.
So the virus is in a stationary position. Any move I make, the virus also makes.
Jy praat nie met 'n 10-year-old.
No, I'm
Get
just...
to the point.
No, my point is, the virus stops when we stop.
Yeah.
When we move, it will move.
Yeah.
My question is just that, as much as I am in favor of the lockdown, the moment we will move again in 2 weeks, the virus will move. Every move we make, the virus makes. So, to try and get this equilibrium between protecting us and to keep the economy going, I'm telling you, it's not easy at this moment in time. So it's tough. It's tough. I do agree with the measures being put in place. But yeah, there's obviously, on the other hand, there's another cost to it. But again, it's measures that we need to take.
Yeah.
But the virus stops when we stop, but it will move once we move again. That's it. Just like that.
As a community, we are sort of forcing leadership into a corner where it becomes an either-or situation because we are not adhering. I mean, we can move around without spreading the virus too much if we adhere to just the guidelines that are in place.
Yeah, the
right?
guidelines.
So that would give sort of government this option where you find the middle ground with saving lives and saving the economy.
Yeah.
But now we're sort of forcing them into a place where either we have to lock you down entirely and to save the lives and then which would damage the economy.
Yeah.
Or we let things go as they are, which would save the economy, but then we would lose a lot of lives because people are still not listening. People are still not adhering to like a simple thing like wearing a mask, guys.
Yeah.
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 It's so simple.
Well, we can hope
Okay.
for the best. Yeah. Moving on swiftly. Read the comments.
Ik was nog niet hoor. Coronavirus. Coronavirus.
Het is mocht, nee. Coronavirus. Oh, mother bruga.
Bruce Lee shines the best of him.
Scheisse pra.
Where do you keep finding this? Alright, let's read a few comments. I just need to refresh here. There's something wrong with the internet this morning. Monique, please stop hacking into my computer, man. What is the
No, mine was also. I had to take it off the Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on.
IT keeps moving my mouse. I'm moving this direction. They are pulling it there. And like, wat gaan aan met julle nou?
Sounds better in Afrikaans.
Huh?
IT beweeg my muis.
I never. Nia. Just Mia. Is it because Paksa Hangwa? Is it because you don't do both, or what? We know what you do. I will ask Hage to focus on that so it get banned too.
Yeah, it's because we don't do any. Ban guys, ban alcohol, ban sex, ban...
Sex.
Ben alles.
Maria, stop putting all your cards on the table.
No, I don't mean it like that. No.
Come on, ban all the things I don't do. Alcohol, sex, what?
Okay, that's another ban, that one.
What? No, but I mean, sex workers also, it has that is a service that should...
Hello,
it's
that's
not
an
essential.
Hello,
It's not
please.
essential.
Hello. It's an essential service.
The sex workers have to keep themselves safe as well. So as a belief...
They also have to keep themselves fed.
It's
true.
an essential service.
I understand it, but it's like you and I arguing about the liquor traders in the north that are affected because alcohol's been banned. You know it's necessary.
Yes.
You know it's necessary. And just by the way, I still maintain you made a very solid case about the cigarettes. Even that should be banned.
Yeah.
Sex work. Okay? Really? I mean, do you, girl, but you do understand that the more people
What are
no,
these
the more
ends now?
people you come in contact with.
You know the problem. What the problem is? They are afraid when they start doing contact tracing with the sex workers.
Oh,
Yes, because they won't list them. Even a sex worker will not be able to list the contacts of her customers.
Yes, yeah.
So it is actually. I think Brazil had a story because their sex work is allowed, it's legal. They had a story about how that's a service that is suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Oh,
silent.
shines. Well done.
If you let it go, it's gonna fall again. Just hold on. Tenanambwa Morning Crew, did you see the memes that came out when they announced the 8 o'clock curfew?
yes, we saw it.
Die Namibian Menses creative of him. Denzel Spiegel. But we all know that not all the people at the clubs buy booze. They must just make it operational for 10 people maximum. And the fat Sams must remain home. Morning, guys.
People don't buy oros at clubs. Can we just make that clear?
No, he
Wie
said...
drinkt nog oro sogar?
hey, ons drink oros met these.
Hey, Oros is the one, you.
No, God.
The one.
I never liked it.
Huh?
No.
Hey, Oros is the one.
Maria,
I've never liked oros.
you don't drink oros.
But you know I'm allergic to oranges, right?
Oh.
No, but
Yeah.
Oros is different.
Yeah, now it's
flavors.
got, but I'm saying years ago they only had it in the orange flavor,
Yes.
which I could never consume. So by the time they introduced new flavors,
Lemon,
I already, that just the brand Oros was not for me.
Oros Bodleki. I remember we used to call
So var.
our history teacher Oros Bodleki, he would get pissed off.
We used to
Or they money.
Yeah. We used to make fun body shaming guys
Yes.
back then.
Yes.
Say,
Oros
"Kijk hier,
maniki."
Lex was oros maniki.
Yeah. But that was the go-to body shaming. That was, yeah.
Kids. All right, Ephraim Shilongo, just wait for brutality from Kalahari. Wonder how they will manage the wedding in the bushy north and northeast. Or the weddings.
116 cases were recorded of police brutality in the 12 months.
And that's just what's reported.
And that's just what is
We
reported.
know for a fact that most people opt not to.
Yeah.
Come on, fly Katima Airways.
Let me tell you why I don't like what's happening in the studio. These are like very tribalist remarks. I don't appreciate them, guys. I really don't.
Yeah.
No.
You are very selective with your tribalism.
No, because it's so. Do you know how hard the people in that region are fighting the stigma of witchcraft? Nah, guys.
Listen.
The Kwanyamas are probably worse when it comes to witchcraft than the people in the Zambezi
Come here,
region.
Roland Tulachi, put a sin.
Katima Airways.
Say, no.
Didn't
on,
never
participate.
understand it.
Participate ni ito, panda.
All right, guys. So we didn't really want to have a heavy show today, seeing it's almost the end of the week. But we just wanted to give you an update, of course, on what is happening with the COVID-19 situation and the president addressing the country or the nation yesterday. Come sit.
Knowing Neville is probably going to use it in one of his comedy skits. I hope you pay the person that inspired the idea.
Oh yeah, so today we want to play out a couple of scenarios with each other here in the studio. I don't know if you remember, but we had this what would you or would you or would you not thing that we did earlier on in the year.
It was this year, yeah. Yeah, to kind of test your ethics and morals.
Yes.
We had a what would you do type of scenario
Yeah.
to
So today we are basically doing the same thing.
and you can participate with
Yes,
us.
you guys can also throw in whatever it is that you would like to throw into the conversation. Maybe
Yeah.
there are a couple of scenarios you want to play out for us, or any one of us, or us as a collective. I don't know. It's all up to you. But we will try to get to all the comments. Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you want us to start?
Come Maria, take the lead.
No, I think you can take the lead. I took the lead last time.
Okay.
Fra, it's all right.
Now I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to see which one I should get first. Okay, let's start with something easy.
Yeah.
So for the two of you, right? You are given basically a free service of free 5 years free service, unlimited service for one of the following: either a masseuse, a chauffeur, or a cook. Which one do you choose and why?
Wait.
Masu, that's easy for me.
Say again.
Masseuse, chauffeur, or a cook, a chef. 5 years for free.
Masseuse.
Masus. Easy. That was an easy one.
That's an easy one.
Yes, I wanted to start with an easy one, so we kind of get into
But
it.
where's the ethics and whatever in that?
No, it's not always ethics. Sometimes it's just interesting. I want to see where
Preference.
your mind is
Preference.
at.
All right. Okay. All right.
No, definitely a masseuse.
Yeah, no, Masus.
Why?
Very easy.
I
can cook.
die for.
Okay, you can cook. Neville cannot cook. Oh, Mefro can.
Hey, I can cook.
Please say Mefro cannot cook because she watches the show these days.
I was so happy to hear that.
Mevrouw can cook. Mevrouw can cook. I swear that's probably one of the most difficult things. I remember last year when we were in Cape Town and we visited one of her uncles whose wife just passed away. And it was one of the things that, because him and his wife have been together for over 45 years. And he says, Mense moet daarvan net sê wegens ek kan nie eet nie. Ek kan nie ander mense se kos eet nie. Ek kan nie. And I've been so used to Mevrou's cooking. If anything, God forbid, would ek weet nie hoe sal ek eet nie.
I'm not even lying. Okay, so the father of my kids is remarried now. Hey, married another after we broke up. He once had his wife call me to get a recipe. But she's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's not offensive. We're cool. You know, I mean, she's the stepmother of my kids, so we're cool.
I like the way Maria makes it. Please call her.
So I don't
Call
know.
her and just ask
I
her
was
to
trying
teach
to
you.
figure out how that conversation started between them because I don't know.
You can't cook. You better call my ex.
And I don't
That's
think. I
what
think
you
she
need
can
to
cook. I think she can cook. I think it was just there's one dish specifically that I
specific dish.
used to make that. Yeah, she. I don't know if she wanted to surprise him.
But he's got the nerve to say, you know,
I don't think.
this used to be my favorite dish with Maria. Can you please call Maria to find out
I don't think no.
how to make that dish?
No, I don't think he encouraged her to call me. I think she did it herself because she wanted to do this thing for him.
For him, yeah.
But like I said, I don't know how that conversation. But I mean, I was cool. But it goes to
I know
that extent.
one dish that at least one of my exes was really good at, but I would never suggest that to my wife. I wouldn't even bring up that conversation.
Is there a specific dish
Yes.
that your wife makes that you know is unprecedented? Nobody
Else
will
can
ever
prepare it.
surpass her skill when it comes to this specific dish.
I'm trying to think something in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I generally like the way she makes fish.
Ne?
Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah.
Oh, bochter.
But then also, I don't have a lot to compare it with because it's not something that has been a large part of my diet like it is now.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
but one thing I realized, you guys exaggerate. So
About what?
my ex would always talk about his mother's food. Yo, I mean, masa, chicken curry. There's nothing like it on this earth. Your best chicken curry you'll ever have. And I can cook. So I'm like, better than my
Yeah.
chicken? Yeah, I mean, masa chicken
Nah,
curry.
I would never answer this
then-
question.
No, and then, but it's fine. Most men think their mothers are the best cooks.
Yeah,
And then I tasted his mother's chicken curry. Jila overdrive. No, guys.
Hello.
No.
There's this umbilical link to my mother. Okay?
Yeah.
No, but you
that's-
grow.
You
like,
understand?
Look,
No, you grew up with it, so
yeah, you
that's
grew up
all.
with it, so in your head, that's what it's supposed to taste like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because mommy always gets it right.
But
Mommy
you know,
doesn't get it
I
wrong.
think he
Mommy
knew
makes
he
no
was
mistakes.
embarrassed because he was like, my fanag is any diana gemak nie, guys. You know, and then I realized with men it doesn't matter. In his mind, if he grew up eating food a certain way, even if he gets like a chef professional as a girlfriend that cooks, his mother's food is just wholesome. It's what he's familiar with. It's
Yeah.
familiarity.
Yeah, it's familiar.
Yeah, but yes, I would go with Masu. I
Okay.
can't. Yeah, that's it.
Throw one on the table.
Okay. Okay. So you're at your best friend's house, Killer Jive or whatever.
Agus by Lazarus says.
Yes, be Lazarus says. Let's use
Okay.
Lazarus. You can apply it to whoever your best friend
How
is.
was your day?
Yeah.
Lazarus came.
So you're at Lazarus' house. Okay. That was toch nie Lazarus. Please put that disclaimer out there.
It was not Lazarus. Okay.
How was your day?
Lazarus would never. It's not him.
It's not him.
Okay,
Nah,
okay,
All
cool.
right, let me get to it.
He's the
So
outtakes.
you're at Laz's house. Les is, he's gonna go out and buy a few drinks or whatever to stock up. So you stay at the house, and 5 minutes, 10 minutes after he's gone, he calls you. He's like, "Yo, Neville, just got word. ACC is on their way to my house right now. I won't make it there before they get
Aye,
there.
Maria.
So take this combination to my safe. There's one piece of document I need you to destroy. What I meant to be Meiscom. Just one document. Burn it, toss it, put it through the shredder, whatever. One piece of document that he needs you to destroy before the ACC arrives at his house. But Manche.
Yo.
What is it that I'm destroying?
A piece of document. You don't know what's contained. This is an instruction.
He just calls you from Woerman and Brock.
Yeah.
Olympia. My broer, there's a document in my safe. ACC is on their way to my house. This is the combination of the safe. Get that document out of there. Burn it. Chew it. Shred it. Whatever.
Flush it down the toilet. Net die one piece of document.
My bra.
My bra.
Your best friend, yeah.
I'm gonna burn it. My guy will even burn your house to make sure they find nothing. Next. Yeah, no, that,
Cubase, thank you for making this easier for me.
You would also burn it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You see the thing is
I can come take off that moral dilemma with you. I can for you come.
Yeah, you see
Nonsense here she come. But
you see the thing is not to use fish rot as a continuous example.
Yeah.
But there was a time in the midst of this where James called Saki or Saki called James or the minister and say, "Hey, Owens, as a so vra, say so.
Yeah.
If this one asks this, say that." You understand? Because there's
Let's get
it's
our
a,
ducks
it's
in
a
a row.
band of brothers here. You
Yeah.
understand? Of course, it sort of catapulates it to what it is now at this moment. Maar Maria, I'll burn
Burn
it.
it. With women it's different. Who come? Why do you want me to burn it? But no, what is up with document? Like
won't.
the ACC come.
See what that is? No, woman will most likely she will take it out, but she won't burn it. She will keep it as leverage.
What is the no? Let me take a picture of it first. Then I'll burn.
Yeah, but you got
I
me
don't.
now.
You see, for a best friend, I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, for a best friend, I probably wouldn't.
For a life partner?
Yeah, I might. I might, depending on But even then, I don't know. It's a tough one, I will say, because I did think about it. It's easy to say you won't or you will.
No, it's easy for me to say that I will. For me,
No, me when I say I won't, it's easy for me to say I won't because there's a possibility I could. If it's I don't know, Mike. I'm really scared of crime, eh? So
Shines, you quickly answer yes or no. Will you? Okay.
yeah,
Shines says he will also burn.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared of criminality. So for my thing is
Don't
like
be
what
like Asha, young.
what
Let
if
it
what if
burn.
I get
Nee, maar
what
Maria.
if I got caught?
Maar Maria, bijvoorbeeld. And it also depends, especially this specific
Yeah.
request that we're talking about.
Yeah.
We also need to look at the element of risk here.
Yes.
Okay,
Because
the
that's what
element
I
of
was
To
risk
one
here
document.
is low.
How
I need
far
to get
exactly
this-
are ACC? Are they gonna knock or are they gonna barge in?
No, they're on their way. Don't try to complicate the scenario.
No,
They're
but-
on the way. You have time.
Oh,
to
no,
burn one
if
document.
you have time, you will burn it. I will burn it. If you're still thinking about, okay, what if I get caught in the act? That means I'm also implicated in whatever crime it is that the person is being investigated for.
For example,
I don't know.
Or
what I would
accomplice
say.
or, you know.
for example, I didn't know that Lazarus was doing drugs.
Wait, Lazarus is
Example.
doing
It's
drugs?
an example.
Oh.
Example.
Like, yeah.
I didn't know that Lazarus
Please again
was
say
doing
for
drugs.
example because the message-
Example.
Yeah.
Example. Okay?
Lazarus DMs are going crazy right
He
now.
calls me and say, my broer, there's 5 kilograms of cocaine
Somewhere in, the
in my
house.
bedroom.
Oh.
And there's 10 kilograms of marijuana in my daughter's room. Can you go just into those 2 rooms and put the stuff in your car? Because
Hulle sal nie jou kar-
as die gatas nou by my huis kom, hulle sal nie jou kar kyk nie. Now that, for me,
It's a
is
big-
a moral issue first and foremost because I hate drugs. Okay, I will never defend. It's difficult for me to defend anybody who's doing drugs.
Yeah.
And secondly, the element of risk here, I might get caught. I say, Gazi.
It's not so much then it's not so much an ethical issue. It is because you don't like drugs. Because trust me, if you're saying you also don't like corruption, for him to ask you to burn a document is because it's implicating him. You
Yeah.
can naturally conclude that
Yeah.
he's up to no good.
Yes.
Yeah,
So, which do you hate more, drugs or corruption?
I hate drugs more.
Because I'm not eating from drugs.
Yeah,
At least corruption, I agree. It's
yeah. Sorry. We all have to choose our moral dilemmas
Yeah,
here.
we do. We really do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my scenario. Do you have one for us? Gee ons a
Nee,
scenario.
ek kan nou regtig dink nie. So,
Okay.
I will give my positive contribution in this discussion.
Let me give you one. Someone you know very well, like for life, is in deep pain, maybe paralyzed, and they know that whatever sickness that they have, is basically gonna eat away at them for as long as they remain alive. So this person desperately begs you to give him or her a painless, instant lethal injection. Euthanization. No one will find out, or there's a possibility that no one would ever find out that you did this. Would you kill your close friend to save them from the pain that they are in?
So somebody is asking you to administer their death, basically, to take them out of this misery
Yes,
and
Just
pain.
give me that cocktail over there.
Yes.
Oh gosh, this is
Because I'm completely paralyzed.
Yes, because like
I can't do this myself.
oh guys, that's a real moral dilemma because I probably would. I probably would. I probably if you wanted to go because you are in pain that's just insufferable. I would want you to rest easy. And it might weigh heavy on me afterwards, but I would be willing to risk it. But it's easier to say when you are imagining a scenario because if it's like my mother or my children, would I
Yes.
still
we just
will you still be like, no, just fight.
just hang in
Just
there,
hang
please.
in there.
I can't let you go yet.
But yeah, generally I think I would.
I remember in 2003 when my eldest brother passed away. I remember the day before he passed on. I was standing at his bed in hospital, but he was in a coma, but it was. I think the stuff that we went through at that particular time was so heavy on all of us. And I was whispering in his ears and I said, my broer, gaan nou net huis toe. That's what I said to him. Gaan nou net huis toe. You know what? We love you, but your suffering has been
We can't stand to see you like this.
enough.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? The next morning, 7 o'clock, when we got the call from hospital that my brother passed away, I was inconsolable. But
would you have administered it yourself?
Yeah, now that
Yeah,
I think I would have.
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. When in a situation like that, I'm sure once you've been sitting there or once you've been watching this person going through that suffering for
Some time.
for some time, it becomes maybe a bit easier to make that
Yeah.
decision.
If you've been watching
Yeah.
them suffer
Yeah.
and really go through it. Yeah.
But then you are labeled. You are so you guys are actually low key murderers.
Well, look, I advocate for abortion, so I've already been called that.
Yeah, this is worse.
Yeah. So
Murderers on the low.
yeah. No.
Okay, Maria, let me ask you something a bit more fun.
All right.
For a lady, right? Who wins your heart easiest? The handsome guy, the rich guy, the funny guy, or the romantic guy?
You. Wait,
Can't
do
be a
that slowly.
combination.
No.
Because you don't find all those values in one guy.
Yeah, like each one only
You'll
has
be
one.
surprised.
Never.
You'll be
Say
surprised.
it again.
Yeah, who wins your heart easiest? The handsome guy, the rich guy, the funny guy, or the romantic guy?
Okay. Romantic. Define that just so I can understand.
He does everything.
Yeah, the
He
romantic
cooks
is
for
the
you.
one
All right.
who opens up your door.
Handsome. I'm past the looks hottest guy in town.
Chingani dimples.
Okay.
The dimples is
So
the
minus eight.
the handsome is good. Money is nice, but like I said, I couldn't marry for money and not love.
I'm getting closer.
Yeah. It would be between romantic and funny. I like funny people. I
Yeah.
like to laugh.
Hey, social distance.
No, not you. Yes, it's Naxi. I don't find you funny.
I'm like, yes.
I like laughing. I like
Yeah.
life. I think if you can make me laugh, I think we're like, because it keeps the relationship young.
Yeah, so the funny guy is the one.
Yeah,
who
the
probably
funny guy
stands
will
the
probably
best.
win it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Man, only die, Kiki. So we can also not laugh when we're hungry.
That's where you will be stuck with me. You will laugh, but we are hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the funny and romantic, I also like kind gestures, like just that somebody pouring into
opening
you.
your card or
Yes.
like small things.
Yeah,
that-
the
that-
small things.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be like rose petals, candles, like that stuff. But I do like occasionally open the door for me or just show like send flowers.
That's
and
one thing I never did
opening doors.
in my whole
Life.
romantic career.
Open doors.
Open doors.
Yeah.
Never.
Come on,
That-
what is
I,
your
I,
refuse
I,
to.
I love. I actually teach my son to open for my daughter. Yeah. So my son usually has to open for Clarissa.
That stuff.
chivalry?
If you
That's
if you
chivalry, I
open
love
that
it.
door, and I'm talking about metaphorically, you will not be able to close that door. You will have to do that for the rest of your life.
No, it
That's
can
what
be
most guys are
occasionally,
afraid of.
yeah.
Exalni.
Guys are like, once I teach you this, you can't unlearn it. I have to do it all the time.
I mean, I don't. To be in all fairness, I don't expect it all the time. But it's nice to be surprised occasionally. You open the door for me. Yeah, I like that. But yes, so it would be romance, funny, diverse.
All right, let's just for interest's sake read through some of the comments because
Please.
I see
Yeah,
people are
please,
also
yeah, please
chipping
do.
in with.
Yeah. Yeah. Before we get to the next one.
Asino Kambikiti Erastus is asking Mr. Nanyemba, are you funny, my guy? We all know what that's all about. Amor Princess Tyrion, handsome guys are never yours alone. Yeah,
Shines your screen.
the screen is doing finger my bobs. Okay.
Yeah, handsome guys are
Yeah.
never yours.
Ephraim Shilongo, Neville, what you did is palliative care. You did it unknowingly.
Are you dangas?
Okay, I'm not even going to bother myself with you guys. Rivaldo Ronaldinho April, I personally will not do it because I won't be able to sleep afterwards. I think they're referring to the previous one.
Yours about the killing
Yeah,
or
yeah.
helping the
Not
person.
killing.
Yeah.
Euthanasia.
Euthanasia.
Yeah.
So, does that make you a murderer? Helvey,
Makes
Eliphaz.
you probably does.
Yes, under the law, you
will be a murderer.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
would.
could be prosecuted
Yeah.
for murder. I will not do it because guilty conscience will kill me.
Yeah, and I'll for sure have a guilty conscience, but I
I
might
think you will
still
have
do
a
it.
guilty conscience for a while.
Yeah. And then you
But-
make peace with it.
Yeah, but you will make peace with it.
Yeah. Adolf is saying, you'll never know until you're in that situation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because it depends on your relationship with the person also,
Yeah.
and what the person is going through.
And just how much are they suffering?
Because the problem is, after the fact, the law cannot prove that the person actually asked you. Maybe you just killed them because for whatever.
Well, we didn't put a pillow over their face.
You injected them, all right? Shoo, I would probably do it, but yeah, it's one of those difficult ones.
It's very difficult.
Ethics question from Leah Amunyela. Imagine you are standing beside some train tracks, all right? In the distance, you spot a runaway trolley hurling down the tracks towards 5 workers who cannot hear it coming. Even if they do spot it, they won't be able to move out of the way in time. As this disaster looms, you glance down and see a lever connected to the tracks. You realize that if you pull the lever, the tram will be diverted down a second set of tracks away from the 5 unsuspecting workers. However, down this side track is one lone worker. I guess your friend, just as oblivious as his colleagues. So, would you pull the lever, leading to 1 death but saving 5, or leave it and
Can I use that same? Let me use that same scenario, but let's say the one worker is a loved one.
Yes, it's let's say it's your friend.
Let's say it's your friend.
The one who's alone is somebody you know, and
So
then
either
the
five-
group of
Die 5 moet maar cheap.
5 strangers or your one bra.
Nee. I answer you unashamedly. I'll answer quickly.
Come on, Lazarus, we will survive, my guy.
Yeah. Those 5. Sorry, man.
Look, if it's between my loved one and strangers, I'm sorry, the strangers are going.
Yeah.
But if it's between 2 strangers, 1 stranger or 5 strangers, obviously I would rather
Save the
5 than 1. So that's why I'm saying if you put a loved one in there, like look, if it's between, let's say, my daughter and 5 people, look, we're not even discussing this one.
yeah. It's like,
It's biomark, like, or my son or my mother. It's a very easy decision to make. But if it was, again, like if I don't know who the other person is either, and I'm weighing the options, obviously I'll say 5.
But then you get in the Second World War, you had the president of Russia, Joseph Stalin. The Germans caught Stalin's son. And the German commander said to Stalin, release 50 of our troops for your son. And Stalin said, you can keep my son. This is a war.
He was cold anyway.
Casualty of war.
But I just thought about it. If it was 1 woman and 5 men, no, the woman is living another day. It could be a mother.
Yeah, also if it was 1 man and 5 women, the men will live.
You are cold.
No, I'm just saying. I have an affinity to women.
No, I understand.
So yeah, that would be easy one. Okay.
We are there to save women
Yeah,
first.
we're there to save women first,
So
yes.
so. This is the Titanic. When it sinks, women and children first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Read a few more comments and then.
Sissy Nakashona. I know, where is your hands if someone must open doors for you? Yeah. If he is messed up and looking for forgiveness, then yes, he must open the door for me and cook for me, yes.
Yeah.
Dion Chimzizzle, with
Silver is dead, so shall I say.
with the now active curfew, there are times, Kalahari guys, like those, do you know who I am, kids?
Okay, whatever.
Oh, this? Okay.
Nah.
Okay, I didn't get that. Joshua Hadula Shines, how are you coping with the camera, my guy? But anyways, the guy with money will somehow have the upper hand out of the 4 options.
I also think so.
What?
I think, the options that Shines just gave you.
Yeah.
In terms of
My name is not
rich
Shines.
guy.
Yeah, handsome.
Cubase.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Yeah. Rich,
Funny.
funny, romantic. What about them?
I do think that the guy with the money will weigh extremely heavy on the average.
On the average, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think when you make a decision.
Because you see, my money can be romantic, it can be funny,
Yes.
it can be handsome.
Funny
Yes.
money.
Funny money.
Let's get you a comedian.
Yes.
Let's go to a comedian show.
Thank you.
I pay for somebody to make you laugh.
Yes.
No, I can guarantee you. Ugh, if you're not happy with the person,
Yeah,
that you-
because you remember the scenario was not getting the girl, it was getting her heart. Like,
Yeah, you're not gonna
for her
win
to
her
actually
heart, yeah.
fall
Yeah.
for the person.
she might
Hey,
love your
money,
money, but she won't
money,
fall for
money
you. No, she will
can-
love your money,
She
but she won't fall for you. You won't win her over. That's
Eranza Ludik, my man maak net die deur vir my oop wanneer hy iets wil hê of as hy weer iets aangevang het.
Wat se iets wil hê?
Hey, gedraai jou nevel.
Nee, ek vra.
Do you want some scenarios or are you still reading comments?
No, you can throw.
Oh, let me throw a young one in there. All right.
Just-
So you've been married for many, many years to the love of your life.
Yes.
Right? One day she comes to you and she says, like, look, it's been a minute. We've been on this journey for a while. But our sex life is just missing the
A
spice.
little something.
There's just a little something missing. Would you be open to an entanglement?
Like how?
Well, whatever it is, it could be you go out together and you bring a third person into your bedroom, or you go swinging, or you do an open marriage. Like,
Are we willing to go outside the norms?
Yeah.
yes, are you willing to go
keep things
basically,
spicy?
To keep things
I will
spicy.
do everything possible to see how we can spice things up between the two of us.
No, but you've tried now.
No third parties.
No, now you've tried. You've tried everything, and she's telling you now, "Kyk, ons het getry." But the fact is, right, this could be what would
If the sex is
resolve.
gone between the two of us, our marriage is gone. It's clear.
No, the sex
I'm
is
not-
not gone. It's
Now
just
what happens
missing
when
the
you
spice.
go into that time where the tools are not working anymore? Does that mean the marriage is over? Also?
Okuthira.
Yes.
And just amper daar.
Kasi dan.
Come on, mevrouw, you have a few more years before you have to
Nee, guys. It's not even a difficult answer for me.
You wouldn't do it.
If it doesn't work between me and my partner sexually anymore, then because I still feel fairly young and she's young, kom ons chip maar net. Gaan jy jou pad, ek gaan my pad
That's
gaan.
klomp
But I will
ander
not be able to bring a third.
But everything you have kids now. You know you have a life together. Life is good. There's nothing wrong. Life is good.
What is
Okay?
good?
Now I'm saying there's no complications in your marriage. You know she treats you well. You treat her well. You understand each other. You're raising
Things
a
are
family.
generally
Things are
good in the
generally
house.
good in the house. Sexually, it's not that things are terrible. It's just
It's boring.
She might have spent the last 30 years, let's say, with you, and she's just feeling like
It's boring. Even you might be bored with
even
her.
you might be bored with her at this point.
No. That's where male chauvinism comes in. She will not know what I do to get myself happy.
You see, like that was exactly what I was thinking, right? I'm thinking, you know,
He doesn't want
Come.
her to do something.
Yes.
Like I want to do something on my own to get happy.
To
You
improve
just
your
stay
sex
with
life.
me. Don't worry. I'll sort you out.
Yeah.
Let me go sort me out.
Would you be open to, let's say, you bring in another woman?
Nee. No, of course she can't know about it.
Come
No,
here.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
I'll bring in
this.
another woman.
No, I'm saying this. She's suggesting it.
Yes.
Nee, sy's dom.
Kom ons speel almal saam.
Nee.
Okay. It's a no
Ek sal
go.
kwaad raak,
What
ek
would
sal-
you do?
I'll walk out of the house.
Yo, like
Nee.
Cupid would be open to it, I think.
honestly,
Hey, kyk hom.
I would be more open to the idea of another girl than another guy.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I guess that goes without saying. But it's still not an easy decision to make.
Yeah.
Mochiavi.
Yes. Because I can
So
imagine.
you're gonna tell your wife that
Tell her what.
she must bring in another girl.
No, if she says she's suggesting it.
If she's cool with that, I'm like, Come on, man. Like different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. Okay.
But hey, it's a bit difficult because I know. It also depends on where the relationship is at that point in time.
Yeah.
Okay, let me throw something your way.
Yeah.
So you've been raising your child. You and your partner, you've been raising your child for, let's say, 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Right? Then you go for whatever it is, you go to the hospital, and they tell you that there was a mistake at birth.
Like they switched the babies.
Yes, the babies were accidentally switched, and the child you have been raising is not yours.
What does the other family want to do?
Forget the other family for now. What would you want to do? You want your child, or you want to keep the one that you've
Well,
been
the child I
raising
raised
for
is
4 years?
mine. You know, I don't consider.
I mean, biologically, you know how the
I don't have an obsession with biological children.
That connection.
That connection. I feel like whether a stepchild, because I've been raised with so much love from a step parent, so who's never treated me like I wasn't his own. So I don't look at children necessarily on a biological level, like
I
it
agree.
came out of my stomach.
I agree.
So I don't have that obsession with my DNA. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I could easily adopt or raise kids that are not mine and biologically mine. So if I raise a child believing that they're mine and they are, we just keep it like that.
I agree.
Unless the other child was then curious and wanted to find out about his or her biological parent, which is in this case would be me, then of course I'm open to receiving them, and which I would also be able to love them. It wouldn't be difficult. But what I'm saying is, I don't raise kids because I don't consider my kids mine because they're biologically mine.
Because in this hypothetical scenario, you would either have to choose between the one you've raised,
Yes.
who is not biologically yours,
Yeah.
or the one who is biologically yours but who you didn't raise.
Exactly.
You can't have
You can't have both of them.
Yes, it's either
Yeah.
or.
Yeah, I would stay with the one I raised because that's obviously the one I've bonded with, connected with.
Yeah.
And I mean, I saw a movie, by the way, that same scenario, but the one child was disabled. So it's a thing about give away the child with a disability and find whatever. But even those parents opted to, I would still, even with a disability, I would still stay with the child that I raised, of course.
Yeah, no, I think I would keep the child, raise him or her as my own, but I would want to know where my biological son or daughter is, because I want to have that type of a level of contact.
No, but like imagine never.
But it comes at a risk of, let's say, the other
let's say
parents
the
say,
other family,
like,
if they find out, they will want their child.
Yeah.
Kom haal julle se kinders nie.
kom vat joune,
Ja.
die enige een soms probleme.
Yo,
We don't
guys.
agree with this.
Yo.
With this. What would?
No, I honestly, I would give my all here, 110%, but my spirit, knowing that I have a biological child out there, and that's just how protective I am as a
So
parent.
you couldn't, for example, donate sperm because you would wonder,
Yeah,
where
no, I
did
will
it
never
go?
be able to
I
donate
know, I
sperm.
also
God, where did my sperm go?
No.
Are there little nevels running
Yeah,
around?
I
you
would
know,
never be able to donate sperm.
for that reason.
No.
I don't
It
have.
depends.
I don't have an obsession with my DNA. I really don't.
Spread the seed, Kuma.
Come on. And what if the child that you have gives you hell? Like, finally,
Go back to your parents.
Finally,
I
I
knew there was a reason. You are not mine. And your child is like Barack Obama.
Yeah.
No, anyways, no, I would keep it the way it is. But if the child, if the other child, the biological child wanted, I would obviously be open
Yes,
to meeting back.
yeah.
No, I'm okay. I would be okay.
Guys, don't forget to thank these people. We had over 400 views today.
Wow, record
Thanks.
for just a normal show.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I see the
What?
the morning mix
they didn't hear
family
him.
is
They-
growing.
Yeah.
Shines is saying we
That's the highest ever.
Yeah, we hit the 400 mark of people viewing us at some
Guys,
point
thank
during
you
the-
so much.
Thank you so much. We've had
Wow.
higher than that, but it's when we have somebody in the show, on show like Gaza, or we've advertised the show. But for a normal...
Actually, even with Michael, we hit four something.
Yes,
four-
yes,
four
yes,
50,
yes,
four
yeah.
70,
Oh, but this is good.
Yeah, this is very
Thank
good.
you- thank you so much, guys.
much for
Thank
tuning
you.
in and to listening to our crap for
Wow.
the most part.
My arms are tired.
We
Okay,
really
but
love
okay, wait, we have one more question and we shall go.
And then we do some.
Yeah, then we can.
Then we do some comments, and then we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
so
how fast net so bietjie nog? Yeah.
Dennis by Gela.
Aye.
Yeah, all right.
Bring it on.
So your son, you have a grown son now. For you, it's not difficult to imagine. Okay, you have to imagine your son is grown. Your son is dating a woman around his age group, right? Who you had a casual romance with years ago while obviously married. You cheated on your wife with this young girl that is now seeing your son. So she was probably half your age. Are you going to discourage the relationship or just let it be?
Shoo. I saw this movie a few years ago called Brothers.
Yeah.
The Brothers.
Yes, I watched it.
Morris
as well.
Chestnut.
Yes, I watched
where
it.
he ended up dating.
His best
this
friend's
g-
girlfriend. Or
No.
whatever.
He dated the girl that his father used to date.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they clashed. And I looked at the movie like, yeah. What happened? I would have to speak to her, to this girl.
And say what?
Say, Lister,
Is this for revenge?
kap zip. Asseblief.
So you would just ask her all that she do is to zip
Don't
it, and
say
you would.
anything.
So you wouldn't discourage him to.
It will come out, man.
No,
Stuff like
imagine
this
it
comes
doesn't
out.
come because she doesn't want him to know either.
Oh, nee, dan sal ons maar we'll
She's
live the lie.
she's in love with your son now.
Yeah, no, we'll live the lie.
Yeah, you live
Nah,
the lie.
For the,
So-
for the sake of my son,
But the question was, so you wouldn't discourage that relationship?
no, I wouldn't.
All right.
If he's happy with it,
Yeah.
because he's a man now.
Yeah.
Nee, dis nah.
Now, this guy girl. So I was cheating.
Kyk, kom
on
maar,
my
dis
wife.
You were cheating on your wife with her.
Nee, dat
Sometime
wordt niks
back.
gezien. Nie. It's like, keep
Nee.
everybody just keep quiet.
Cubase is not even waiting for you to finish your sentence. Hy word niks gesê nie.
Look, if it was a thing of maybe we were, hey, yo, Shines, what happened here? If it was a
Shine sy arms.
yeah, if it was a thing of, I was single and I would probably talk to my boy. I was like, yo, I mean, because you might find out at some point, so let me just tell you, this is the situation that was so and so and so. But if it was a thing of cheating,
Zip.
So I
Mom's the
blame
word.
at your cherry. She's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Good luck. Congratulations. Wish you the best.
Do your comments
Doe
dat
jou
is
comments,
cheap.
laat ons gaan.
and don't bring her home so often.
Ja. Play julle daarso. Koreangama, play julle daar.
Finding $1 million in your friend's house who has no business having that kind of money in cash. Jy vra hom, jy vat, jy los, jy sê niks, jy sê iets. While
Ek
my,
het niks gesien
while,
nie,
my,
but-
while my comments are loading. Niks gesien nie after you've taken like 1 or 2 stashes or niks gesien.
No.
period.
I mean, I think I would be curious, but I wouldn't take money that doesn't belong to me. No. That's
You
theft.
mean at my friend's house?
Kom ons sê jy gaan in Lazarus is in like
I see $1 million.
you bump into something in the wine cellar there and then he kon val R1 million in cash. Or
And
it was
you
like
know,
a stash. And you
there's
know,
no way he made this clean.
this money is not supposed to be here.
Kyk as my bra nee. As my bra. Maar my bra moet ook verstaan. Bank Windhoek was looking for me today.
Let's break bread. Okay, my comments are loading, man. The
What must
internet
be,
is
must
running
be.
slow this
Okay,
morning.
let me see.
Hey, it doesn't want.
Somebody
okay.
says, Castro Paul says, this morning show is like my mandatory morning cup of coffee. Can't go without it. Thank you so much, Castro. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
I'm just, you see, all I'm getting is notifications of people viewing, so I have to like find the comments. Joshua Hadula says, Shines, how are you? Okay, no, we've read that. I'm not saying. All I'm saying is whoever is watching. I'm not.
I have to keep refreshing, but now it doesn't want to open the page so I can check the pages.
We even have Chris Jacobi watching. Maybas.
Oh, I'm CJ.
CJ.
What, okay?
He's watching.
Is he
as well.
watching?
Yes. Somebody, Elton Tito says lack of sex makes the men very aggressive at home.
That is true.
Sex they need.
That aggression has to go somewhere. Otherwise, we become passive aggressive in other ways. Jeremy Keisler. Okay, I've got a little window in here. The flash on the TV behind Neville makes him look like an angel. Neville, jou bra zondwa is kwaad omdat die benten happy is.
Oh, Zotwa. hey, Zotwa is goed. Zotwa is not goed.
Lea Amunyela Kama, Maria asks a question. Level. You know, and then Neville replies, you know, I watched the movie.
Everything is a movie reference with Neville.
Bradley
Just try to weasel your way out of it.
Wow, congratulations, Morning Mix family. We are moving strong. You guys have a great blessing every morning. And the least I do is to pray for you guys, health and wellness.
Thank you.
Thank you. I receive.
Thank you, Brad,
we
yes.
receive. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maria, from John Chombe. Maria, you are the one who knows things. What is Katima Airways, Ano?
Julle is besig met me.
Luister, nee. I had to bite my emotions the whole time laughing about that comment earlier. So, this day, who came up with this thing again?
I can't even.
Stop your nonsense.
Don J. Mwandi.
Guys.
If I'm the king and she's the queen, I will get her whatever she wants. But if she wants an expert lover, she can't have. Wait, she can have one. Wait, what? No. All right. Guys, something is wrong with the stream these days because I don't see other comments as well. Viewers are standing at 244, but you're all talking about over 400. Cubase Namibia and Neville Besson. Yeah, it's numbers I don't see. I cannot give out because I need to keep refreshing to start seeing new comments.
Yeah, I don't see them as well.
I think the competition has started hacking our show, guys.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, it's City of Windhoek with their fiber optics. Okay, guys, ons kan chip most of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, on scan cheap.
Let's put Shine's skinny toothpicks out of their misery.
Wait, kom ek lees gou. Wag. Maria, what would you do in the case you find out that your husband for 10 years plus with 2 kids went behind your back and impregnated 2 separate women and came to tell you after they are born?
Yes, the kids are here
He impregnated other women while
with you.
with me.
Yes.
We had something simple. For me, it's very simple. If I forgive the cheating, it's fine. If I forgive the cheating,
Yes. Then
the kids are not.
The
The kids are never the issue for me.
Oh,
The
okay.
cheating is the issue.
Oh.
So if I forgive the cheating, the kids are never an issue. Otherwise, the cheating, I'm not okay with the cheating, and I leave. But it would never be because. For me, the kids are the secondary. It's never about the kids. It's about the cheating.
Oh, beautiful
So-
answer, Maria.
Yeah.
So Neville, she introduces your brother to you as her cousin. What will you do?
Hey, Dan. That thing I sent you yesterday.
Ek het gelag. Hey, I saw the thing. Listen to the question. My girlfriend introduces her cousin.
No,
Your brother.
your brother, your biological brother.
No. She comes and introduces my biological brother as her cousin.
Hi, baby, this is my cousin. Who?
Weet jy, ek sal hom net kyk.
That's the things that we go through. Okay, guys, let's
You guys
get out
must
of
stop lying, Maria. Lies.
It's a cousin. We're a whole
Lies.
family.
here. Let's keep it in the family. All right, guys, we're out of here. Catch Durkas between 12 and 1 on the hour on Informanté Radio. Don't forget to go like that page and check out what competitions are running. I see you guys are interested in competitions. There's always something running on the Informanté Radio page, so go check that out, right? We'll be back tomorrow with more of this fun.
I just want to say, Shines, you know what? It wasn't easy standing there the whole morning, my brother. Thank you so much. I think from a production point of view, again, you've done a fabulous job to keep that together.
Yes.
With a pot of Vaseline at the back. Shines is a little pot of Vaseline, so he put the camera is leaning against the pot of Vaseline.
He's technically been holding it for over an hour now with his hands, so kudos, my guy.
Just don't, Shines. I'm just the last warning, okay? Don't walk around with a pot of Vaseline, okay? Because if you get robbed one day and the guys find a pot of Vaseline, say, oh, so jy het Vaseline ook nog? Okay.
Line it, Jacob, line it. Neville is on probation tomorrow. He's not going to be in the studio. Wanneer hy praat net nonsense. All right, guys, we're out of here. Enjoy the rest of the day, and don't forget to stream us on informante.web.na. All day, every day.
Every day we bring you the hottest music. The ultimate music and some outrageous conversations.
I know a few alleged drug dealers.
This is not a drug conversation.
And I'm not.
This was.
No, but this is no drug slender will be accepted.
You will not come play snitch here on the show. Disclaimer: I don't know anything about drugs. I don't know any drug dealers.
I know.
I just want to talk about witchcraft.
Let's get to the real thing. The Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.